Best work you've shown out here?
Yeah, I mean, it was just good as a group. We all did our jobs, and it's an offensive drill, so I mean, we expect that whenever we go out there. We want to complete every ball, but it's good to see, especially first day doing red zone stuff, that stuff popping and coming to life.
You got to throw a touchdown to Justin Rigg, your former Kentucky teammate. What was that like?
It was good. Felt good. We connected for the first time here back in 7-ons the other day since we've been here, so it was good to kind of keep the streak going. And I mean, love Justin as a dude and as a player, and had some flashbacks from my junior year there in Kentucky.
Well, what's the first little week here been like for you? How do you feel like you've adjusted in camp? And what's the process been like?
It's been good. I mean, I think it's good just, everyone's locked in. We're here pretty much all day. We got a schedule. It's the days seem long and short at the same time, just because, you're always locked in. You're beating things to death as to the information that you're supposed to know for that following day. And then when you come out here, you got to execute, and you got to get better, and you got to take advantage of all the opportunities you can get. So, I mean, it's been good. I mean, we all just love this sport. This is the time of year where we get to play it around the clock. So, got to embrace it, got to love it.
You've always expected a lot of yourself, obviously, but have you kind of accepted with this there's going to be a learning curve?
100%. I mean, I think, the standard's the standard, and you got to hold yourself to it. And even if you have success, you have to see what you can do better to make it even easier the next time. And that's what we look at every day. Whether it's we made the right read in a certain player, we scored a touchdown. We look at the little things that we could have even done to make it even better and to make it even more likely we can get a touchdown the next time. So I mean, OTAs compared to now, I just feel like it only gets better with repetition, and only can get better with repetition. So I'm just grateful to be able to get opportunities to get some reps out here, and got to take the most of them.
Does transferring in college maybe prepare you better for a quick change of personnel and having to get to know guys quickly because you had to redo it once?
Yeah, I think that's the part of it that was probably the most difficult. Like transferring and going into a new building with 100+ new names and faces, that's hard as it is. And I think as a rookie, on top of learning a playbook and everything, that's probably the biggest adjustment. And even more so as a quarterback, when you're a guy that you got to know everybody in the locker room and you got to have those relationships with. So I mean, you got to embrace that part of it. This is a family sport. You got to play it as a family. You play it as a team. There's got to be a sense of love amongst everybody. So I mean, I already got a bunch of love for everybody in this building. Just got to keep building on it.
I know there's always daily ups and downs, but still, anytime like you have a day like today where you had to back to deep passes, nice little boost of confidence, make you feel like you're making some strides.
Yeah, I mean, every time I missed a throw over the middle the other day, it's like you don't think about it, but then you end up going back and rewatching it for the dozenth time that night and figuring out hey, what could I have done better just to make that throw not happen the next time. And you're an NFL quarterback. You're never supposed to miss that throw, But then you come out and you put string some good plays together, and you regain that confidence. And I think that definitely helped me a little bit.
Even as an NFL quarterback, are there days that you come out here and you're like, oh yeah, I've got it today. I'm a little extra dialed. I'm a little more accurate. That you feel like things are just a little more sharp?
Yeah, I think so. I think even just in warming up and just in indie periods, you could tell when the ball is really coming out of your hands well. I mean, today I actually didn't think it was one of those days, but ended up having a decent day throwing. But you do have those days where you feel like you got a little bit more control over the ball, at least personally. And those are the days where you want to really focus on, all right, well, what am I doing with my mechanics? What am I doing with my throwing motion today? What do I feel myself doing so that when I get out here tomorrow, I can do that again. So when you do have those good days, it's important to watch that film and see why it was a good day.
I know you've only been here less than a week, but still, I wonder if you look back at the first day now, do you see any signs of, hey, I'm doing this a little bit better, I'm doing this a little bit better?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, just across the board, I think just confidence and coverage recognition, confidence and progressions and making the right reads. I think that's probably part of it, as well as just a bunch of other things with my physical game, but still got a lot to improve on.
Well, talking to a lot of guys in Kentucky, they always talk about you as a leader, saying that it took you like a week to kind of become that when you got there. Has it been different here when you're talking about guys who are a lot older, a lot more veteran?
It's just a bit different, but I mean, I still carry myself the same way like I would as if I was the starter, but it's kind of similar to, I'd say, like back in my position at Penn State. When you're the backup, there's a certain way of going about yourself to still be a leader but not step on the toes of the guy that's got the job, which is Ryan, obviously. So I'm just finding ways to do it the right way, just be someone in the locker room that can bring the team along, and to just do what's asked of me at the position with a good attitude.
Is there some good in that, Samin, that you can be patient with yourself a little bit here with the way it's set up?
I mean, I'm not patient. I'm not being patient. I'm coming in here to work every day and to compete. And I mean, if you're not doing that, regardless of what your position, and you're not only doing yourself, you're doing the team a disservice. So I mean, that's the mentality we all have right now. I mean, regardless of what string we are, we're working every day as if we are the starter with the same level of intensity. So that's how you got to carry yourself, regardless of what position you're in. So I don't really say I give myself some more leeway in that regard. Just got to come in here and work.
I know it's